Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but in Colorado here, we've been making up our mind whether it's winter or finally gonna be spring. We've had snow just a couple weeks ago, hail, rainstorms, thunderstorms, every type of storm you can think of, including high wind. But today it's a beautiful 70-degree day. And so I wanna talk about the idea of walking more, and particularly how to walk more without killing yourself when you get to a certain age, shall we say. Carrying a bag gets a little bit too arduous. Pushing a cart sometimes can be something your back is totally against. So that's why I recently picked up a motorized push cart. This one is the Alphard V2. I couldn't be happier with it so far, and I want to share with you if you're also considering getting one of these carts, pros and cons of them, what I really like about them, and maybe whether it's worth the investment on your part. So let's dive right into this video. All right, let's start by breaking down the components of the cart. You do have the option of just buying the V2 motor and back wheels for around $800 and use it with existing push carts from Click Gear, Bag Boy, and some others. Check out their website to see which ones will work, and maybe you can save a little coin and just add this to your existing push cart. If you need a cart or a new one like I did, you can buy this one specifically designed for the V2. So far, I've been really impressed. It's light, it's easy to fold up and assemble, and it doesn't take up that much room. On the cart is a water holder, an umbrella holder, and this great compartment for storing balls, etc. It also serves as a great way to store your remote when you put it away. I use it to hold my glasses when I'm playing, for when I need to see something up close and don't want to dig through my bag. And now here's a little montage with music to show you how easy it is to assemble. If you want to know how it is to take apart, just reverse the video. Okay, so as you can see, it's really easy to put together and take apart. Fits really small in the back of your trunk or your truck. But let me talk to you about what I really like about this and what might be appealing to you. I'm going to start off with something unmotorized. Quick story about a cart that I had before this, which was used. The battery died for me on the 17th hole and I couldn't budge it. And luckily I was playing with someone who had a golf cart with them. I was able to put it in there. If not, I would have been totally stuck out there. This bag weighs way more than I can carry, and this thing, or the old one, would have been too hard to push. So one of the best things I actually like about this is that if the battery died, you forgot to charge it, played extra holes, whatever, you can actually easily push this. It becomes just a push cart, which if you also want to get a little more exercise, you could do 9 holes with it, the motor on, 9 holes with it off. So crazy place to start. Turning it on, push of a button. Like I said, the number one thing I like about it is it gets me out walking. This thing can be right next to me. I always have my bag with me. I'd put that down as another one of my favorite features. So many times before, when you take a cart, you might ride with someone you don't know. They may hit the ball a completely different way than you do. Their ball's on one side of the fairway, yours is on the other. You try taking some clubs. You get over there, you realize you have the wrong club. You got to now wait for the person to come over there. If they're having a mess of a trouble, you could be waiting forever, or at least so it seems, or you have to walk back over there, get a club, come back. This thing, it allows you to always have your bag, your clubs with you. I will use it all the way up into the green. Same thing. I used to get in a situation where I thought I needed one wedge. I'd get up, leave my cart there, get over there, find out I don't have the right club. Then I'd have to just try to deal with what I have. Love having this with you. It's literally like having a caddy that's always with you. And in a future video, I'm going to talk about another feature I bought with this, which is called the Sidekick. The Sidekick allows it to literally just follow you. You don't even need the remote. Anyhow, those are the main features I like. The exercise, the having my clubs with me at all times, like also just having the ability to walk and see a course. I feel like you really take in the course much more when you're walking than you are when you're in a cart and you're whizzing by. There are some times when riding's a better option. Some courses don't even allow walking, but when you can, this thing's great. Just a real quick demonstration of the functionality. One thing I also like, real small remote. The best feature of all with the remote is that you can put it right on the cart and leave it there while you're hitting your shot and quickly just grab it back. Just way better than having to put it in your pocket. Anyhow, this thing turns on a dime. Let's see if I want to turn it over there. Hopefully you can see it still. It will go over there. It goes real fast. Again, I can't see for sure if you can see it, but watch, let's say it was stuck there. It has a gyrating front wheel, so that thing literally just turns around and it can bring it right back to you. So real easy to use. See if I can not hit myself. Really easy to use, and again, you always have your clubs with you, always have a place to put the remote. So if you're in the market for a motorized cart, definitely check this one out. Like I said, that does great with those wheelie bars. Also, I tested it on a really steep hill the other day. It handled perfectly. It did not tip over. You could easily just redirect it and get it to a hill that's not so steep. But on most hills, this thing can get up and over no problem. I mean, if it's real steep, that's what the wheelie bar is for. I had that cart before, like I mentioned, and that thing was falling over all the time. Did not have wheelie bars. Battery life, real quick, I'll get into. I haven't had an issue with it at all. I have a really heavy bag. I usually carry like extra like waters and Gatorades, and I've had no problem getting through 18 holes. When I get home, I charge it. It's usually done within a couple of hours. So that's it. The only thing I would have said negatively about it, God, if I had to really find something, the wheelie bars were a little bit tricky for those less mechanically inclined to put together. Luckily, I ran into a person at the golf course who had the same cart and showed me how to put them together in like 3 minutes. They're not that hard, but if I was going to have to like nitpick and find something, that might be it. With a heavy bag, I don't think you're going to get 36 holes. I don't know if they advertise that you can get 36 holes. I don't think I would be able to. But I've got more, and again, if you run out, you have the ability to push it. So what more can you say? Anyhow, I hope this helps. If you've been thinking about walking more and you're looking for other options besides pushing or carrying your bag, definitely check this out. There are many models out there to choose from, but I think for this one, for the value and the idea that you can just buy that motor and attach it to a click here cart if you have one, and some bag boys and some other carts, go to their website, check it out, see if you have that feature. If so, just buy the motor and you're all good to go. Anyhow, see you on the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll answer anything I didn't get to. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank God for the sunshine.